Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Seattle Mariners.
So just about set now. And on the hill, Logan Gilbert.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offrates, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Tap foul at the plate. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good...
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw, save. Arise. The runner at second with 1 away. Outside low, and a count even 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
2-1.
In the dirt. Next offering upstairs. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Coming home, the throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Manny Machado now. That misses, and that's ball 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. 2-2. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Cut out and missed. Struck him out. That's Strikes out number 2.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. That's outside. Ball 1. Here comes a pitch. That misses. And the count is 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, safe. Two outs and one in scoring position.
That missed. That's a ball.
Xander Bogaerts on deck for the Padres. Man at second. And that's just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball right side. Raley takes it himself. They limit the damage here. Back at T-Mobile Park. Starting on the mound in this one, Yu Darvish. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all of those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Got him swinging. And there's one down.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Foul ball. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
One out, runner at second. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Base hit. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. He'll score, and the Mariners have tied the game. It's 1-1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. That clips the corner.
1-1.
Raleigh, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Next pitch in for a strike. 3-2 now.
Count's full.
Good job to fight that one off. Darvish kicks, delivers. That one hit to right. Tatis under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup.
Rayleigh.
This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. That's towards center. Merrill under it. Brings it in. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. New inning getting started. So
Padres,
digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Gilbert back to work. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Polanco throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward. And that's in there at the knees. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. And that one is
1-2.
inside. That misses.
2-2.
And the count now even up. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Tied up here in the early going. That's way outside. 3-2 now. And they'll do it again. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball one. There's the strike. Man at first, one away. Line drive. Crawford. Off balance feet. There's one. And that's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the second. And now here is Mitch Haniger.
Hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
1-0.
Foul ball there. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside, and now it's filled up 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
J.P. Crawford.
So digging in, J.P. Crawford. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's hard hit on the line. Merrill makes the grab for the second out.
Batting it, the third baseman, Jorge.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Let's go, Mariners!
And there's the strike. 2 out, space is empty.
Strike 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Here we go, Mariners!
A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
In the air, left side. Hayward sizes this one up. And that is that. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Top half of the third inning, digging in, Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
Diaz goes 6'1", 34-year-old vet, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. High fly ball, right field. Robles pulls it down, and there's 1 away.
The first baseman, number 4.
So the lineup flips over.
Arias.
Luis Arias stands in. A single and a run scored and a walk. Up and in, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Next offering is outside.
Ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
On the ground to third. Fair ball.
You know, I was watching his rounds during
Now
batting
batting.
practice today.
Right
So
field,
impressed with
Fernando
his ability to
Tatis
let the ball travel,
Jr.
go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike. Arise over at first with 1 away. And it's even up.
1-1.
Runner on the go. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill, splits the plate, 0-1. To the right side, Moore throws to first, and that is the third out of the inning. Padres leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Dylan Moore.
The second baseman, Dylan Moore.
And that
No, that
misses.
missed. That's a ball.
And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Wow, no fair
1-1.
right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Now
those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Robles in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, the count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew him away with a fastball after starting the at-bat with a bunch of breaking ball singing.
Yeah, that was a nice setup, Boog. Didn't offer him anything straight to look at on the first 3 pitches, so when they ran that fastball up there, clearly his timing wasn't there, and I doubt that's what he was looking to protect against with 2 strikes.
Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Darvish delivers. And a foul ball. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next offering is down low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Darvish checks on the runner. Rodriguez back in on a dive. Raleigh in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. Here goes the runner. Right through there, got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Back in Seattle as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
Manny Machado.
Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that's outside.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Goes down looking. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And here is Xander Bogaerts.
No, that's outside. Ball.
That misses. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Ball.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rodriguez squeezes it, and that is that. We go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike. Just off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And takes low for ball 1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch is in there, and 1-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
High fly ball out towards left field. And that gets down in the corner. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now batting Mitch Haniger. Grounded out his first time. In the air, center field. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that misses. 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Raley at second with 2 down. To the right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And that is the inning. Mariners leave 1. Still tied 1-1. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward.
Gilbert back to work. That one misses. 1-0.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one outside, and that's ball 3.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Go-ahead run on base. Now it's the DH, Tirso Ornelas. He hit into a double play his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And misses inside. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Elias Diaz. Flied to right his first time. There's a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Foul ball still 0-2. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Number 4, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias now at the plate. He's 2 for 2. And fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Moore to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Tatis can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And Tatis able to stay alive. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss. Making 7 strikeouts for him.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the inning, and now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco.
Third baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's down and in. Ground ball right side. Arise takes it to the bag, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And up next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. And he beats the throw very close right there.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor Robles.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 2 in this one. And a strike. And ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Late swing, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Darvish checks on the runner, and he dives back in safely. Moore leads off first with 1 away. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Inside. And that's ball 3. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
First pitch misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sean Reynolds up and throwing. Matsui also getting ready. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Double play ball to second. On to Bogarts. And that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And there's a foul ball. Popped up right side. Moore puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. All tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Cronenworth, the next to hit, takes outside. Cronenworth, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Sean Reynolds on to pitch out of the pen here.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 25, Sean Reynolds.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's a big power threat. Cal Raleigh. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. And there's a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
That's a really good take.
And that's way high, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley, 1 for 2. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. There's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. That one not close. It's 2-2. Upstairs.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
Mitch Haniger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. First pitch, not close. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 7th inning coming up, all tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Mariners.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Gregory Santos.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's Bogarts
For the
now.
Padres, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ball
That's a
1,
ball.
no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, 91 on the
1-1.
slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Going to count 1 and 2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And there's the
2
ball.
and 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Full
And
count.
that's downstairs. And it's 3 and 2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
The left fielder, number 22.
Go ahead
Jason
run on base.
Hayward.
Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward. Pitch misses
Ball.
inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
That clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And 1 and 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Tirso Ornelas digs in now.
Tirso
Definitely wants to stay out of the
Ornelas.
double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that one fouled off.
One and one.
In the dirt, nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Pitch misses outside, and it's 2-1. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's down.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And that one hit to first. Off balance feed. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
We're
San
back in a new
Diego,
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
40.
Jason Adam.
And we all know
Adams.
about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the batter will be the
Leading
shortstop,
up for the
J.P.
Mariners,
Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting.
Now,
the third
Jorge
baseman,
Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Yuki Matsui appears to be getting loose. Estrada, the right-hander, also getting loose. And the 1-0. Fought off foul. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. Tatis going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting. The second baseman, Dylan.
Next to hit, Dylan Moore.
Moore.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Snyder.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 52, Colin Snyder.
And now it's
Leading
Elias
off for
Diaz.
San Diego, the catcher, number 17, Elias Diaz.
Now one
No,
miss.
that missed. That's a
Action
ball.
in the bullpen for Seattle. Andres
1-0.
Munoz, the closer, is getting loose. So 2 balls
that's
and
it.
no strikes. Fastball for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Arise.
Ball
Up to
outside.
bat next. Lays off for a ball. Line drive. Makes the grab. 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Tatis in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Robles ranging back, and that one is gone. And the Padres take the lead. It's 2-1.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
2 outs, nobody on. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. That's to third. Polanco to first. Third out. A Fernando Tatis tater for San Diego. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back in Seattle, and now the right fielder, Victor Robles. Adam back to work. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Robert Suarez getting loose out there. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hauls it in. 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now the number 2 hitter, Julio Rodriguez. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill moving under this one. Brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one fouled off.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one in the air. And that is the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're down 2-1. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Stepping in for San Diego, 13, Manny Machado. Snyder in his 2nd season, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1 now. And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Just missed.
3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Cronenworth, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a miss. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And now 2-1.
2-1.
And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now batting.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. First pitch misses. Next offering is fouled back. One now. Foul ball there. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Next offering upstairs. Machado, the lead runner at second. Cronenworth on at first with nobody out. And they're all loaded up.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. Golden opportunity right here. Just missed.
That's the ball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Rodriguez sizing this one up. He's got it. Runners tag up from second and third. A big run scores on the sac fly. It's 3-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Colin Snyder is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
Number 55.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Next for the Padres, Tirso Ornelas. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Ground ball to first, could be 2. There's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Mariners 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Robert Suarez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now at the plate, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Just missed.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
1-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. That one way inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The next pitch misses, and the count is filled up.
You got a full count.
In the air, out towards left center. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
He's 2 outs away. And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. 1 for 3. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that one fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
In there at the knees, and that's strike 2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And
this one's into the outfield, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. And that's ripped for a base hit. Heading for the plate. The relay throw. Safe. And they trail by 1.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 3 in this one. And a strike right through there. That one a triple digits.
1 strike.
And that is out of play. Oh, he hit him.
Take your base.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Donovan Solano.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. Out in front and foul to the left side. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next pitch
That's the
misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And that's
2-2.
down and away. And a good eye there.
That's the ball. Count is full.
Swing and a high fly ball.
Infield
That's
fly
out to
rule
center.
in effect.
Infield fly called there.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Robert Suarez done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Jeremiah
San Diego,
Estrada on to pitch here.
number 56.
I can't imagine any save is an easy
Jeremiah
one. You're holding a small lead on the
Estrada.
scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Big spot here. Bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. And up next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. Trying to deliver as the hero.
You got the number 9-hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Dives, but it's off his glove. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swings through that one for strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Yuki Matsui, the left-hander, up and throwing. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back at T-Mobile Park, and here's the catcher, Elias Diaz.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. That's a little bit low. That one out to right. Robles settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. He gets there. Winning run at third with only 1 out. A move coming at third base. Here's the Padres pinch runner, Tyler Wade. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And the batter now, Luis Arias. Yeah, that's fouled off. With the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One away with a runner at third here in the top half of the 10th. Oh, that hit him. And they can't make the play. A run comes in to score, and now we'll see if he's okay on the mound. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Late swing fouled off. And that one hammered. Going back on this one. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-3.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Gabe Spire departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
So
the
out of the
Mariners,
bullpen for the Mariners, Trent
number
Thornton.
46.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One out, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Outside with a breaking ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch is outside.
2-0.
One down, base is empty.
No, that's low. Ball.
And a strike in there. That's ball four. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now Machado up here.
Machado.
Runner takes off. Ball outside.
Outside.
And safe.
Hey,
it's a stolen base. That's in there, and a count 1-1. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Troy Taylor, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Pizzardo, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Man at second. And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And that one pulled foul. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. Machado is out. Now here is Jake Cronenworth. Ball one there.
One ball, no strikes. Ball. 2-0.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-1 now.
2-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. Runner at second, 2 down. And here in extra innings. Chop to first. Raley steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 3 runs, 2 hits. 1 was a home run. No errors, and a runner left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Padres 6 and the Mariners 3. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now Julio Rodriguez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 6-5. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jeremiah Estrada out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher on here,
Now
Yuki
pitching for
Matsui.
San Diego, number 1, Yuki Matsui.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Fastball is outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Next offering upstairs. Randy Arozarena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and we're in the last half of the 10th. And the tying run is on base.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
No outs, runner at first. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 0-2. Tapped softly on the ground. To second, there's one. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So it's their last chance in this one. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two outs.
That missed. That's a ball.
Almost
Ball,
got him.
that's in. Ball inside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
They're down to their final strike.
Full count.
This could end it. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.